So hello, and recently I've been looking at, or I've noticed, or people have said to me, or shown me something, and it's either criticism of the police, the army, or the security services. Now, in context, if it's a political piece or it's an opinion piece and, it's someone's opinion, that's fine. But what occurred to me is I have seen many comments that are negative. I can assume that they might be political, but, they're negative towards people or the agencies that are the police, the military, the army, or the security services. And what I've always pointed out, or what I want to point out in this video, is that without these agencies, that the world would be a very different place, because in actual fact their job is to protect and look after you and I, and to keep you and I safe. So believe it or not, these guys go to work every day, and they are literally tasked with looking after you and I, that they simply want you and I to be safe and to be not harmed. And so often when you'll hear sometimes people criticize the police and criticize the army, criticize the security service, it could be a little unfair, because it might be politically motivated, or it could be a genuine opinion, something has happened and that they feel aggrieved. But the context is a little bit wider. We live in quite a tough world, and without these agencies, you and I, simply wouldn't be able to walk down the street. So, for example, the police is the agency that, if you as an individual have been the victim of a crime, or something has happened, or you're worried, the first people that you actually speak to, that you call, is the police service. And if you have been subject to crime, or you've been harmed, or there's been need for the police to rescue you, you are unbelievably grateful that these people exist, and that they are there and they come and help you. Now, the army does the exact same job, really, but it protects us corporately and also protects the country. And, for very similar reasons, the army does the exact same thing. It steps into place when it has to defend you and I, to keep us safe. Now, these guys, when they go to work, they can be told to go anywhere, do anything, put their lives at risk, put their lives on the line, and just do a job. And, they are well trained. Their disposition is to, save people, help people, and they just get on with that job. And they do rely on the information and intelligence that the securities give them. The security services, give them. It is the security services' job to, stay in the background and get all the information they need, and to understand, situations, but to also identify the risks and criminals, and where potential very dangerous risks are. They wouldn't be able to do their job if they explained everything the whole time to everyone. It just wouldn't work. Criminals and actors with bad intention would simply use that against them. So, they can't just tell everyone what they're doing the whole time. Neither can the police, neither can the army. They have to just be trained to do what they do, so they can do their job, which is to protect you and I. And I feel like I have to say that again. These guys are there to protect you and I. They are not there, it's not their job to make our lives a misery, or to spy on us, or to make life hard for us. It's just not. Most people are good. Most people are clean living. They have no criminal intention. They simply get on with life, and these agencies are fully aware of that. And even if they spied on you by accident, it's more likely to be an accident. Your face or something you said has just appeared somewhere, and very quickly they know that you know, you don't mean it, or you haven't said it really, or, you know, the point is, it's not a negative. You know, they won't view it as a negative. But they're not there to spy on innocent people doing innocent things. They are there to stop crime against people. They are there to stop bad things happening. So I think that we should just go against. We should be a little bit easier sometimes in the space of thinking negatively about these agencies. Now, of course, sometimes something might go wrong. There might be bad apples working for these agencies, and bad things might have happened. Now, of course, that's when the media or reporters have the right to report on these things. Absolutely. So there is no problem there. But I'm really talking about these agencies corporately, and most of the individuals that work for these agencies, they are quite simply there to do a job and to protect you and I. You know, there is no evil intent there. It's a really difficult job anyway. The stakes are very high. It's always serious. It's never easy. It's a really thankless task, really, I suppose. And I just wanted to remind people that without these guys, society wouldn't work. Not the way that we have it in the West, in a civilized democracy. It just wouldn't work without these agencies. They need to be there, and they need to do the job that they are doing to keep us all safe. And so really, I just wanted to point that out, and and maybe point one or two conversations I have to this video, so that there's a general view here that they can make reference to. Anyway, I do hope everyone is well, and I will no doubt speak again, and have a good day.